Alright, NFT weekly wrap-up video here. It's actually 2 weeks worth of stuff because I haven't done one in a week, and just stuff that's caught my eye. There's definitely a lot that's happened. Wildebeests have had their reveal. They all look pretty epic. There's like a profile picture version, and then when you actually click into it on OpenSea, you get it walking around 3D on a treadmill. Some very cool ones there. Their floor price has gone up quite a bit too. Managed to score myself a pretty rare one, although I think I sold them a bit early, but I'm still pretty stoked with that. They've also released their Air Wild Season 2, which is pretty much like NFT sneakers, or kicks they call them, done by a guy called Chad Knight, who is actually, I think he used to work for Nike doing 3D design. Also last week, Fluff did a sound drop with Mike Shinoda, who is from Linkin Park. This is the first of their 64-second sounds. So they've had to kind of redo everything in the background so that Fluffs can be equipped with 64-second sounds now. Previously they were all 32 seconds, so if you had a headphone, Party Bear or Fluff, and a few other different traits there like one of ones, you got dropped one of those. The last drop that they had lined up for April was something to do with a honey pot, or for honey drip beers. That's been postponed, and they're hoping to get that one out ASAP, so we're still waiting to see what that is, but I'm excited for that. Have got a honey drip beer. A big one that is over a week old now, I think. Elon Musk acquired Twitter for $44 billion US, which is an insane amount of money. It's going to be interesting to see what he does with it. I think he wanted an edit button, and who knows what else. Twitter has been the big place for NFTs and crypto, so it'll be interesting. I'm assuming for now it'll stay that way. I saw Dogecoin pumped after the acquisition announcement, so I don't know, maybe he's gonna let people use Doge on Twitter or something. The big recent one is the other deed for Otherside, the Bored Ape land drop. So there were 55,000 parcels available for kind of like the public mint stage. It was 305 ape coins for these, which worked out at the time of mint to be about just under $6,000 US. It was insane. I think there was about $100 million worth of gas burnt in 1 hour. A lot of people were paying 2 ETH worth of gas just to mint these things because they didn't want to miss out. A lot of people lost their transaction fees, and so when you're paying 2 ETH in gas, that's a lot of money to just straight out lose. Very mixed opinions online on this. People suggesting that maybe Bored Ape kind of did this on purpose so that they could then shill their ape chain that's coming, like their own blockchain. And other people kind of said, well, you've got a few $100,000 in your Bored Ape, so surely you can afford to spend a few $1,000s in gas. But I mean, seems a little ridiculous. I think surely they could have done the drop a bit better. I mean, Fluff had Seekers, and there were 40,000 of those. Maybe not quite the same demand, but I think the gas on those was only about $20 or something. Yuga Labs have got over $300 million alone just from the mint, and then they've got an insane amount as well from all of this trading on the secondary market. Since it's minted, this is probably already out of date by the time you're watching this video, there was 143,000 ETH traded, which was about $400 million US. Reveal has happened for these. The price pre-reveal was around 8 ETH, and it's now looking at about 5 ETH. It seemed like the thing everyone was looking out for was coders on their land, so if you got a coder, then you've done well. Another interesting one, I did a video recently about Gem.xyz. It was an NFT marketplace where you could buy and sell, and you could also buy in bulk or do like there's a sweep mode, and you saved on gas doing that. The announcement was that OpenSea have now acquired Gem. There's some more mixed opinions online about this. We can still use Gem at the moment. I have been really enjoying using Gem. It's just, I don't know, something about it is just quite nice compared to OpenSea, but I'm hoping that some of these features now turn up on OpenSea. Atom have launched their Discord. This is kind of like the Fluff and Jeffrey McDonald and Altered State Machine, like all of these different NFT projects kind of coming together to produce this racing game. Don't know too much about it yet, but definitely jump on the Discord and have a look. There's a few trailers on Twitter too, and it looks like it's going to be really cool. I think that the Fluff eggs have also got a part to play in this. We'll just have to see. I think the eggs might be more than just breeding. Been a lot of speculation about this lately in the Discord and on the chats people have been having. Another big one, New Zealand company Glorious Digital have announced that they have partnered with Wimbledon, which is huge news. The likes of Dan Carter and others are involved in Glorious. They're probably aiming for a slightly different market than the regular NFT collector. So this announcement with Wimbledon, it sounds like they'll they'll be creating an NFT that kind of celebrates the history and legacy of Wimbledon. So we'll have to see more about that in the future, but that could be really big. That's just my quick overview of what's been going on. If you see anything that you think I might be interested in, feel free to tag me on Instagram or Twitter. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.